Trax with the TNT Monster Truck Challenge in joy in beautiful Dallas, Texas, just outside in Irving, Texas Stadium, the site for three-lane racing with the TNT Monster Truck. About to go in to the quarterfinal round of competition, but Army Armstrong says there's a reason we're seeing wilder rides and faster times tonight.
Well, the surface you run on in any kind of motorsport is awfully important. Monster truck racing is no different. You might think because these trucks run the big tires that the clay surface they run on doesn't make a bit of difference, but believe me, these guys are having a headache. This clay in Texas is just as hard as a rock. All the drivers are trying to figure out gear ratios, tire pressure, and everything. It may look like dirt, but it's from concrete tonight. It's tough Texas concrete.
There was a lot of rain the week leading up to this event, but all day today, Army, it just baked. And again, Texas Stadium, it's an open-air stadium, and the sun baked this course all day long.
Well, what happens, and Wilkie's getting upset. These guys are sitting on that starting line a long time. The engines are hot. But what happens, the big tires cannot dig into the clay, see? Now, Wilkie is really, he's becoming irate sitting up there, Scott.
Well, Awesome Kong is not ready. He has 5 minutes to get ready to go. Steve Wilkie doesn't like it a bit. Hey, let's go to the crunch of the week.
Hold on to your seats for the amazing crunch of the week. Brought to you by Micro Machines, the #1 colossally collectible vehicles in the world. If it doesn't say Micro Machines, it's not the real thing.
Let's go back to the wild qualifying round run of Steve Wilkie in USA 1. You talk about a crunch of the week. It's crunch at the end of Texas Stadium. Crunch. Wow. Steve Wilkie took out a generator, took out a 45-second clock for Troy Aikman. If he runs out of time this year during the football season, you'll know why. Steve Wilkie took his clock out. Man, oh man.
It's called cleaning your clock on that run right there.
Steve Wilkie's USA 1, the crunch of the week. Well, Kong is not going to make it, my friend. His 5 minutes is up. And it's going to be USA 1 going at it with Carolina Crush.
Hey, Scott, something is going on here, though. Andy Brass, the driver of Bigfoot 8, is trying to help Austin Collins on the far side. He was trying to help him. Now we go back to the race. And Wilkie muscles that USA 1 bad bounce. Bad bounce again, and Wilkie's in trouble.
This time it's a junk car that finally stops the True Value USA 1. Man, oh man, this guy is just putting run after run together. He avenges his first round loss to the Crusher, and this time, I am not going to say Steve Wilkie looked gun-shy. He went full tilt.
Yeah, that was a full boogaloo double throwdown wall slapper right there. Look at this.
I got 10-1. You can't say that again. You're right. Here's Chris Chapman with Gary Porter.
Gary Porter, a very tight race out there. How did it feel?
It was. The truck, took a little bounce between the two sets of cars, and, I lost some time there, and that's where USA 1 went by me to take the win.
It was a very close race. Did you feel like you had it?
It was very close. I knew it was real close, and I didn't know, who had won when I got to the end.
Well, maybe you'll come back as the fast loser. Good luck.
I hope so, and, maybe I'll get another shot at them tonight.
Army, we're seeing it all in Texas Stadium. This is your basic reverse gear tonight for Bigfoot. The truck is running. Bob Chandler, Andy Brass, some of the guys are there to push him backward. The truck is running, and the truck is ready to go, but it can't back up. John Pyatt says, I don't need to back up.
Everything's legal. It's all right. They can do that, but they came out and said, hey, we lost reverse. We got to back it up. TNT people said, okay, let's go. Chevrolet, close to the screen. White Door comes out. Like loose knuckle. Bigfoot trying to come on him. Not going to do it. Nebraska Chevrolet goes into that next round.
Bigfoot, frankly, was lucky to even be able to make the race. The win goes to Dave Weissorick and Nightlight. Chris Chapman is in the pit with Steve Wilkie. She's checking on the condition of USA 1.
Was the throttle stuck at one point?
Yeah, it was there's 2 sets of butterflies in those Predator carburetors, and when I hit the wall evidently the first time, the whole body of the carburetor shifted a little bit, and the body was hanging open. So when I fired, it would go right to full throttle. And my crew chief, Mark Gerard, does an excellent job. He came out here and grabbed the needle nose, and we got her fixed, and we're ready to run.
We got to get it back there now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Got to go, Chris. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
We're here to win.
It's a treat anytime you bring a microphone and a camera over to the USA 1 pit. Hey, when we come back from this break, we're going to find out if Master of Disaster can make it 2 in a row. More quarterfinal round action is just around the corner. That's the new air-conditioned Clydesdale model here on Tuff Trax. You can see the sheet metal stripped away. In case you're just joining us, you missed a wild one earlier. Wild Hair smashed into Bennett Clark in the Clydesdale in qualifying. Clydesdale rolled over, but Bennett Clark put it back together, came back and won his first round matchup, but he's got himself one man-sized task now. He will take on the defending world champion equalizer and a rapidly improving young driver in Greg Holbrook.
John, I noticed something. Look at these vehicles right behind the driver's head. There's tie wraps holding the door together on both of these trucks, closer to the camera. Plastic tie wraps holding on. The kid from Tennessee goes out, trying to hold on Clydesdale. He does it. This kid is looking super tonight.
Running for the Texas Cup tonight in Texas Stadium, the equalizer is trying to serve notice that you're going to have to go over him to take the win. Look at the equalizer. He blew away Clydesdale and toughen up. Big run right there for Greg Holbrook, and is he looking good. Well, hey, this next quarterfinal matchup will pit two of last week's finalists with the Buffalo Tremor. John Kwasniewski will face Scott Stevens in the Auto Value King Crunch Special, and last week's winner, Doug Spanier, the Master of Disaster.
Well, if you saw last week's show, you saw these three trucks going every direction possible. The Master of Disaster did pull out a win, but well, everybody had to work for it. Look at Stevens comes out of this lane. Disaster holds out him a little bit. Stevens trying to pull back. Auto Value GMC takes the win.
Boy, that was a dandy run, and again, a lot of that bucking Bronco action for Doug Spanier at the end of the run in the Master of Disaster. We're going to get a look at it again as they loved it in Texas Stadium. The Auto Value King Crunch got the win, but Master of Disaster got a lot of jumping action.
Look at the whole shot now. Actually, his middle lane is out, but Stevens comes back on him by staying closer to the car. See, he got down on the car quicker, putting the horsepower to work for him, Scott.
So the quarterfinals are done, and we are down to the 9 trucks that will try to make it to the Monster Smash Final. We'll come back with the semifinal round from Texas Stadium in just a moment.